Okay, now I've removed the frames for the bird box from the jigs holders, jigs, and you can see nice strong frames, and what we're going to do is we're going to join them together to make it a three-dimensional object now. Now this is just the same principle for anything that you're trying to make in 3 dimensions. So you're using the little triangle pyramids that we used before. Now these take the place of the corners, the triangular corners in the jigs. So I'm putting glue inside the triangle pyramids on the corners. Okay. And then they go into exactly the same place where we had the triangles before. So we have, if we put 2 of those in, you can be quite generous with the glue on this, because they're going to hold together quite a long time before we actually get the glue in place. So we've got 2 of the corners like that. So now we've got, what we'll have is 2 of the corners on the other side. Okay. So I'm putting glue down the corners of the little triangle pyramids, and they go into there like that. So I've now got those 4 standing up like that. Now what I do is I take the framework and I stand it up. Now that's the key, that's the important bit to remember. You're standing that framework up. So I'm going to now push that into the jigs. Now this is important that you use the right thickness little triangles in the first place. These triangles that we used originally are 0.25 millimeter thick, so they're really thin. If you use the thicker ones, you can't do this, it just won't fit in. So I've got the frame now in standing up in there. Take the other frame, I'm going to make that stand up opposite it and make sure everything is pushed together nice and tight, and splurge the glue around. And then those 4 sticks that I cut before, these are my joining pieces. They're going to go in between there in the frames like that. So 1 there, 1 there. Okay, a bit of glue on the ends of each one, and then push everything nice and tight together. See, all the measurements are worked out, so it all goes together nice and strongly. Okay, so you can see now that we've got a cube. Okay, now at the moment it's all a little bit fragile and the glue's drying, etc, etc. So what we would do is then we'd put the other 4 triangles in the other 4 jigs, and then we'll turn the whole thing over and do the same thing the other side. Okay, but we'll leave this to dry a little bit first.